Hello Taurus, how are you doing? Welcome into your reading for the 26th of September, the last week of September. My goodness, we are going to be using a different technique today in the readings. Okay, so I don't usually use the Celtic cross, but I want to use the Celtic cross. So this means that you can think of a specific subject or a specific situation in your life here, and I'm going to be able to get the energies out surrounding this. We're going to be seeing an outcome, seeing where you're going, seeing what's the problem, all of it. And at the end of the reading, I'm going to add some extra things in for you guys. I want to do 2 questions that you can ask that's going to have a yes or a no. So right at the end of the reading, we're going to have a yes or a no to anything you want to ask. Think of 2 questions now, even if you have to pause and think and write them down somewhere so you don't forget, or whatever. I would forget, I'm just saying. And then you can have those questions at the end of the reading. If you want to have a personal reading with me, you can have one. It's my pleasure. You can contact me. My email is below in the description box. I do video call readings as well as pre-recorded. So, general reading, if it resonates, you will know. If it doesn't resonate, remember, you're not only your sun sign, you're also your rising, which you must check for things like trying to solve a problem, how to face the world, how to present yourself, how to make something happen. If I was checking like for manifestation, for instance, I would check my rising sign. And for love, check moon and Venus. Okay, first of all, we are starting out with your energy. What is happening with you? So right now we have got the 3 of Swords. What's going on in Taurus? Heartbroken, betrayed, possibly a third party situation. I hate saying that. I don't like using that. It's not often that I'm going to say something like that in my reading. I think I hardly ever. I'll use betrayal, because betrayal is so many things. I mean, somebody can betray you by not doing what they were meant to be doing. You know what I mean? They can leave. Even betrayal means somebody just leaves. You betrayed my heart, you just left. But this one, it was just on the tip of my tongue and I couldn't stop saying it. There's something going on here with regards to somebody being unfaithful here to you. Has either been or is happening. Goodness me, bear with me guys, bear with me Taurus. Let's see if this is your energy right now. I don't know what the block is here. Yes, we're gonna see what's your block. Your block is you need to cut someone out, and you may not know what to do about this. I feel for some of you guys this has already taken place, but you don't really know if this person had to come back, would you take them back in? Even if you say no right now. Sometimes we say that, we say, I will never take this person back in. They can go jump in a lake. You know what I mean? My daughter always says, why do you say that? Because I'm old. That was an olden day saying, I think. With regards to this, they may come back in, even though you say you won't let them back in. Sometimes you do. It's reality. Not everyone, but sometimes people do that. Like you'll forgive them, you know what I mean? But the energy of this Queen of Swords is no nonsense. She does not take nonsense. She carries a sword and she knows how to use it. She cuts people out. So I feel like the block is, what do you do about this heartbreak that has been caused towards you? Do you let them come back in? And there's anger with this Queen of Swords. She's angry. This is the thing. If you're going to accept, and maybe you've already done this, okay? Maybe you've already accepted them back. And we mustn't judge people for doing this, because we're not in everybody else's life, okay? You don't know the heart and what the other person is feeling. Because at the end of the day, there's families involved, there's children involved, there's love involved. And I think at some point or the other, we all get into a situation where we go, okay, let's try again. But if you're carrying anger and you're trying to work a relationship where there has been betrayal, you really got to go deep there inside of you to figure out how to release that anger. Because even if things are okay and this person doesn't do anything else wrong and they really stay in the straight and narrow and they dedicate themselves to the relationship and they totally regret what they have done, you can sabotage the relationship in the future with your pent up anger. So it's almost like 7 months from now, every time your partner says something, a year from now, 7 years from now, whenever they do something, you can be snapping at them, or you can be picking on them, or you can just get angry with them for little things, and it's because you're still carrying the pain from that Three of Swords. Got to be very careful. That's why accepting somebody back like that is not so simple. It really, I would say in this kind of situation, I would seriously go for counseling to try to work it out if you're here. But let's go into the root, the Emperor. If you're root, this is the roots of the problem here. It could be a person that's quite cold energy. The Emperor is a organization, a company sometimes. Your relationship with this person, there could be like it's a codependent relationship, or we're together because we've got a life that we've built with each other. The Emperor, you're building the strong thing, and it can also be their behavior. They could sometimes be very close to you, and other times they get very cold towards you. Okay, and that can be even you wondering about a person currently right now and going, is this person betraying me? Why are they acting so cold all of a sudden? What's going on here? Yeah, because you check people's behavior when somebody is really acting weird with you all of a sudden. You got to ask yourself, now, why did you just distance yourself from me like this? What is really wrong here? Then you might even be suspecting something. Let's have a look in the past here. Caution, caution, caution. You've got Temperance coming up. This is my stalker card for the day. You've got Sagittarius coming in here. With regards to past energy, I think there's been some red flags in the past year with this angel coming in here. So angel was saying, be careful, be careful. There could be things that have taken place in the past year where you literally did see red flags. You literally saw things that were wrong. You literally were looking very intensely at a person's behavior, really studying them, trying to see if your suspicions were correct. So I feel like this has been an ongoing thing for quite some time now. Let's have a look at the possibilities. Let's have a see what's going on with the possibilities. Well, it has to be the Hierophant. Hey, the Hierophant comes in here, which is Taurus's energy. You've got Sagittarius here, and you've got Aries coming up with the Emperor. The thing is here, this is an amazing guy. I gotta say his name, Hung Wang or Hung Tang. I must check his name. I must so check his name. I follow him on TikTok. He also follows me. So cool. This Buddhist guy he always talks about like spirituality and Buddhism. And he said something about a couple of days ago, and he was saying, people when they come into your life, they're either going to be a blessing to you or they're going to be a lesson. And either which way, it's a blessing, because you gain wisdom from both of these situations. This is your Hierophant. This card talks about wisdom. It talks about lessons that are being learned. It talks about experiences that you go through, sometimes that are not so good, but they make you to become a wiser person. But this also means seeking help. This can mean somebody who is like a pastor or a priest or a counselor or a doctor, a lawyer, all those kinds of people who have got some kind of information that they can give you. So this can be you needing to go get counseling with this person, or counseling for yourself. This can be you if you're in a situation where you're married, needing to go see a lawyer. You see. But whatever this whole situation is about you are being taught something here. Wow. Okay, let's have a look at the future. Let's see what's coming in here. The Ten of Cups. Wow, you need to go. First of all, I'm just going to stop here right now. If you're single, because it's a very general reading, if you are single, you will have this in your life. No, this is in the future. Okay, the Ten of Cups talks about you and a person, your family, living in a home together. It is loving, it's kind, it's emotional, there's nurturing energy in the Ten of Cups. With regards to you being with another person, if it means you have to leave this person, and you're deciding with that Queen of Swords, because Queen of Swords is really looking to the future. She's looking at this. She's looking at life. Even if you had to leave this person, you making up your mind to, say, divorce somebody or leave a person, you will still have this in your life. You're still going to have this. There's not one person on this planet. There's 7 billion people, okay? There's another match out there for you. And if you are in this with a person and you're really trying to make it work, I believe you need to go to get counseling of some kind. You need advice from somebody here who can help you guys keep it here and get it here. Okay, there needs to be extra information, an ongoing thing that's going to take place, I think, to help you and to help them. Okay, because I told you, like I was saying, if you keep it bottled up inside, it's going to come out some other way, and that in the end can be what destroys the relationship. So let's see how you are feeling right now. I've got cat hair like everywhere. I've got this ragdoll cat. She's around here somewhere. Got my nose. She's so big and fluffy, and she's got big blue eyes. But today she jumped on the table and she was being very naughty, just going around here with all the stuff, and it's just cat hair in my face everywhere. Sorry guys. So if you see me kind of going like this, I'm trying to get it off my face. Seeing yourself, how do you see yourself? You see yourself being married. You see yourself with a new beginning. You see yourself happy. I'm so happy for you. You do see yourself with a positive energy. You see yourself being able to create a new life for yourself, celebrating your world. The Four of Wands. You might even be seeing repetitive numbers. If you're seeing 1111, that can mean so many different things. This is the 1111 card. It can be 1212, 333, 222, those kinds of numbers. Especially 1111. If you're seeing that, there's an ending of a cycle that's taking place here. It can either mean a negative cycle between you and this person moves to marriage, which is what you want. Or it can be a negative cycle with this person that you are maybe going to end something to begin a new happy cycle and move to a new happy place. Okay, it just depends on the situation here for you. So with regards to the energy going on around you, what's going on here, I love it. I love that you're feeling this. I know you're in this pain of the Three of Swords. You're carrying it, but this is where you want to go. This is where your focus is, and this is finally what's meant to happen. The Nine of Cups talks about one person sitting there alone with 9 cups up there, not 10 cups, 9 cups. Do you see that? You want the 10 cups, but if you have to, I think you will leave a negative situation just to be happy. You know, I mean, I remember that old song. I don't even know if you guys know it. Some of you guys are so young. There was a song, I can't remember her name. It was quite a huge hit where this lady was singing and she was like, I'd rather be alone than be unhappy. Somebody's going to comment below and tell me who's the singer. I haven't heard it in ages. I just thought of it when I was looking at this thing. It's like you would rather be alone than be unhappy. Be in the Three of Swords. And let me tell you, whoever you are in the relationship with this person, or you have already left this person, you're there now. You're at this place where you're working on your own energy. You're making your own happiness. You're figuring out what you want. You're figuring out the things that you like. You're doing things that you enjoy. Keep doing more of it. That's wonderful. That's very soon if you're alone, you will have that extra cup that goes to the 10, that Ace of Cups. If you're in a relationship with this person, I feel that's your energy. That's what you're thinking. That's where you want to be. You want to be in an environment where you feel happy, where you feel fulfilled. Okay, let's have a look at what you are worried about, what your fears, what your desire. Okay. Oh, you're worried about them. The Knight of Wands. You're worried about their behavior next. If you're single, you might even be worried that this person might come back in. You might be worried that the next person you meet is exactly like this, who causes the Three of Swords. If any one card in the tarot will cause the Three of Swords, it will be the Knight of Wands. Like seriously, the Knight of Wands can be known as players sometimes. They can be known as not knowing what they want out of life, not really having a direction that they're going in, so they just go all over the countryside. You know, they just ramble around, and that means they can go through different people as they are going around. They don't have direction, they don't know what they want, so how can they give you anything if they don't even know what they want to give themselves, you see? So you're afraid either that the person that you're with is going to do this again. They're going to behave like the player, the playboy, playgirl, whatever. And you might even be afraid that the new person that comes in is going to do the same thing. Or they come back, they do the same thing. Yeah. Let's have a look and see an outcome. Whew. Here we go, Taurus. We're going to read the card under the deck here as well. No, you will get what you finally deserve. I know. I don't care right now if you're single, if you're in this relationship, or what it is. One way or another, you will get what you need. The Six of Wands is finally receiving the love that you want. It can be a soulmate coming up here in the future. The Six of Wands means after you wait so long, after putting so much effort into your life, into yourself, you get what you want. And this can mean, interestingly enough, can be with the person that you're with. But it means that the person that you're with cannot be behaving like this. You know, when you're in a relationship, it is not up to you if the relationship works or not. It requires two people to make it work. If one person's Six of Wands, putting all the effort, going for it, and the other person going in the opposite direction from each other is a Knight of Wands, it will not work. You can climb Mount Everest to make this relationship work. It won't work. You can, do anything, everything that you can. It will not work unless this one knows that they want what you want and you're heading towards each other, not away from each other. That is when you will get this. So either which way, it's either going to be with this person or you're going to have somebody else coming in that's not like this. If that's what we don't want, this is what we want. That's what we want. One way or another in your future, you have it. With them or without them. They should know that. Let's see the energy under the deck. Yes, you have it. My heart. Yes, you have it. You've got a King of Cups. You have somebody here who is willing to give you all of their heart. Not just a bit of it. You know what I mean? And then share the rest of it around with everyone else. Remember the yes or no questions. Please do. Let's get some advice for you out from the oracles quickly. And then I'm going to draw those yes and no questions. Advice that you need right now. Let me not do that. I saw like 3 cards flipping, like 1, 2, 3. So advice that you need right now. Let's see what will come up for you. We are using the Oracle of Fairies. I haven't seen this deck anywhere. I only saw it in this like little store somewhere and I was like, ooh, I like it. So let's see. Advice that you need to have right now with regards to the situation. Let's see what will come up here. The journey. Wow. It's time to prepare for a journey. It may be an impromptu or planned. Either way, make sure you are ready when the time comes. Pack your passport now. If you're in this relationship, there's a chance you might decide to leave this. I'm just going to tell you. If you might even travel. I'm just saying an extra message here. You might even have some travel or a trip coming up here. You might relocate. If you are working on this, I feel like you guys have got a way to go before you get yourselves here. There's work to be done with these cards to get yourself to a place where you have this healing. If you are single, it is because you have a journey. You might relocate. The person that you may meet may come from another place, may not be from where you are. They may come from somewhere else, maybe from another country, from another city. Then you might relocate and meet them somewhere else with this kind of energy. And then lost and found comes in here. What is once lost is about to be found. Thanks to the lost and found fairy, sometimes she can help you find things that you never realized were lost. I'm just going to tell you who the Six of Wands is quickly about this card. This is the person that's this person, whoever this is to you. This is a past life person. Somebody that you had a previous life with. That's why they lost and found. You're going to find them again. Ooh, you're going to know this person immediately. When we bump into somebody from a past life, even if they're just a friend, you hit it off just like instantaneously. Have you ever had those encounters with people? And you just immediately communicate with them and speak to them and you just like click. You just get along. There's so many things that you can talk about that you have similar. It can be that you know this person from a past life, but this person, this relationship, this is a past life person. You will instantaneously be relaxed around them. They will be relaxed around you. It's like when you speak to each other, the first time you speak to each other, you must probably speak until like 3 o'clock in the morning because you got so much to catch up on. So much to catch up on, even though you're not talking about your past life, but you will be just sharing energy with each other. So let's go in here, my beautiful Taurus. Let's do the yes and no questions. Okay, let's do the yes and no for you. Let's have a look and see the first question. I'm going to take a card from the top and I'm going to take a card from the bottom of the deck. Remember, if you don't have a question, 2 questions as of yet, just stop and pause the video, think of something, and a yes or no. Be careful how you say it, because sometimes a yes can be bad, it can be good. So be careful how you're going to ask the question. Let's see. The first question, I'll tell you yes or no. That's a no. That's no. Okay. Second question, also a no. Why? I don't know. Remember, be careful how you phrase your question. Okay. So these energies are no. This one's got a time frame attached to the no. Okay. There we go. Thank you so much for coming in, my beautiful Taurus. I'm sending my absolute love to you guys. Bye.